Today in this video, we'll be talking about the best Ontario Provincial Nominee Program for obtaining permanent residency in Canada without needing an LMIA, without needing any special employer support, without needing any French language scores, and without needing to have a very high CRS scores. Hi everyone, my name is Shivani and I'm a licensed immigration consultant based in Waterloo, Ontario, and I'm also the founder at Zest Immigration Services Incorporation. This channel is all about Canada immigration related updates, PR programs, study, work related, business related programs in Canada. So if you're interested in these topics, then please do consider subscribing this channel and also hit the bell icon so that you get notified every single time I post a new video. Yes, guys, absolutely. This is the best Ontario Provincial Nominee Program for obtaining permanent residency in Canada without needing an LMIA, any special employer support such as signing forms or something, no high CRS scores required, and also there is no French proficiency required for this particular program. So this is the Ontario's Express Entry Skill Trade Stream. This program is designed to provide a straightforward path to PR for individuals with just 1 year of work experience in selected skilled trade occupations. And before you even start thinking negatively about this stream, just because the name is skilled trades and just because you think that, all trades are compulsory and they all require certification and training and all that. So let me clarify this to you guys that not all of them are compulsory trades. There are some trades that are compulsory in the province of Ontario and the remaining ones, which are the majority, and they are not compulsory, so they do not require any particular certification. However, they may require some sort of education, some on-the-job training, or maybe apprenticeship. So you can look into all of the skilled trade occupations. So let's have an overview of the Ontario's Express Entry Skilled Trade Stream. Ontario's Express Entry Skilled Trade Stream, part of the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, is tailored for foreign nationals who have work experience in skilled trades within Ontario. It allows these individuals to apply for permanent residency and settle in Ontario without needing a job offer or employer sponsorship. Key requirements. Number 1 is Express Entry profile and notification of interest. To apply, you must have a valid Express Entry profile in the IRCC system. Ontario will issue a notification of interest, which enables you to apply to the skilled trade stream. Number 2 is Ontario nomination. If nominated by Ontario, your next step is to apply to the federal government through IRCC for permanent residency. The federal government makes the final decision on your PR. Now let's look at the eligibility criteria. Number 1 here is work experience criteria. Minimum experience, you need at least 1 year of paid full-time work experience or part-time equivalent in a skilled trade within Ontario in the last 2 years. Eligible occupations are right here. Well, your work experience must fall within the following National Occupational Classification major groups. Major group 72 except transportation officers, major group 73, 82, 83, 93 except aircraft assemblers and inspectors, and minor group 6320 except cooks. When it comes to experience in Ontario, well, the work experience must have been obtained while maintaining legal status in Ontario, such as a valid open work permit. And cumulative work experience can be calculated, so you can combine work experience from different jobs to meet the 1 year requirement. And the best thing is that the work experience does not need to be continuous. Now let's look at full-time versus part-time experience. Full-time, you must have worked at least 30 hours per week, adding up to minimum of 1,560 hours over a year. When it comes to part-time equivalent, well, you can either work at least 15 hours per week for 2 years, totaling 1,560 hours, or work in multiple jobs with a combined total of 30 hours per week for 1 year, totaling 1,560 hours. Please do consider, guys, that the work experience obtained during full-time studies or through self-employment does not qualify. Volunteer work or unpaid internships are also not considered towards meeting the work experience requirement of this program. If you work in a regulated trade, only experience gained after you have been qualified to practice that trade in Ontario counts. Short breaks such as vacation or sick leave are considered part of continuous employment, but extended leave periods are not. So by meeting these conditions, you can use Ontario's skilled trade stream as an effective and straightforward path to obtaining Canadian PR even with minimal work experience. Number 2, valid certificate or license only if this is applicable to you. If your work experience is in a compulsory trade, you must have a valid certificate or license from Ontario when you apply, even if you are no longer working in that trade. Additionally, the certificate or license must have been valid during the entire period of work experience you are claiming to meet the 1-year requirement in an eligible skill trade. To check whether your occupation is considered a compulsory trade or not, that requires a license or not, it's essential to review Ontario's trade regulations. Number 3 is current residence in Ontario and your legal status in Canada. At the time of your application, you must be residing in Ontario and have a valid work permit. If your work permit has expired, you can still apply provided you submitted an application to IRCC to renew or extend your work permit before it expired. In this case, you are considered to have maintained or previously known as implied status and can remain in Canada, continuing to work under the conditions of your previous work permit until a decision is made on the renewal. It is important to note that you do not need to be employed at the time of applying for the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, particularly for the skilled trade program. Number 4 is language requirement. You must demonstrate proficiency in either English or French language at CLB level 5 or higher to qualify for the Ontario's Express Entry Skill Trade stream. To meet this requirement, you'll need to take an approved language test before submitting your application. The test results must be from within the last 2 years of your application submission date. Here are the approved language tests on your screen. It is important to ensure that your test is from an approved provider and taken within the valid time frame to meet the language requirement. Number 5, settlement funds. To qualify, you must show that you have enough financial resources to support yourself and your dependent family members when settling in Canada. Dependents include your spouse, common law partner, and children under the age of 22, as well as their children. Here are the ways to meet the settlement fund requirement. You can demonstrate your financial capability through one or a combination of the following: bank statements or investment accounts. Provide balances from your bank accounts or statements showing non-locked-in investments such as fixed-term deposits or mutual funds. Annual earnings. You can count your annual earnings from ongoing employment in Ontario. Job offer in Ontario. If you have a job offer in Ontario, it can be used as part of your financial resources. You can check that the specific amount required based on the family size using the Express Entry Proof of Funds table, which is available on the IRCC official website. For example, if your required settlement fund amount is 29,000 Canadian dollars and you have a job offer in Ontario with an annual salary of 25,000 plus 5,000 in your savings, your total funds amount to 30,000 Canadian dollars. This would meet the settlement funds requirement in this case. A very important note, guys, if your bank statements show a large one-time deposit, you may need to provide additional proof that these funds are not tied to any debt or liability. Number 6, intention to live in Ontario. To be eligible, you must demonstrate a clear intention to settle in Ontario after obtaining permanent residence. This intention is assessed based on your existing ties to the province. Some factors that can show your commitment to living in Ontario include your work experience, if you're currently working or having previously worked in Ontario, your job search efforts, that means receiving job offers, applying for jobs, or attending job interviews in Ontario, education, such as studying at educational institution in Ontario, volunteering, that means participating in volunteer work within the province, property, so leasing or owning property in Ontario, visits, frequently visiting Ontario for personal or professional reasons, and personal and professional networks, so having professional affiliations, family ties, or close personal relationships in Ontario. These factors help demonstrate that you genuinely plan to live and contribute to Ontario's community and economy once you receive permanent residency. So, isn't this an amazing program? And what are you waiting for, guys? Contact us today to start your PR process. We offer a wide range of services and our team has extensive experience in this field, assisting a variety of clients from all over the world for Canada immigration. We have successfully helped many individuals obtain their permanent residency in Canada. So, let us guide you through the process with confidence. Contact us at www.cescanada.ca or simply go to the description box of this video and you'll find links to book a consultation with me. Remember, guys, you can book a consultation with me from any part of this world because we offer virtual consultations and we offer urgent consultation, which can be virtual. And we also offer in-person consultation. If you live nearby, you can come and visit us at our office at any time after booking the consultation. Please note, guys, if you're visiting us at our office for a consultation purpose, then the consultation has to be pre-booked using our official website. So, hoping to assist you all, and I wish you all the very best for your future. See you guys in the next video.